So I was finally able to check out Godzilla minus one a few days ago. So what did I think about it? Let's talk about it. So growing up as a kid, I used to watch some of the Japanese Godzilla movies. It was mainly my uncle that used to show me these movies a lot as a kid. So I really grew up being a Godzilla fan. Still am a Godzilla fan, and I was actually looking forward to checking out this movie. Now I do enjoy some of the American Godzilla movies, like the ones we've been getting, the MonsterVerse, the legendary MonsterVerse movies that we've been getting over the past couple years with, the Godzilla movies, the Kong movies. I really do enjoy those for what they are, but they are to me blockbuster popcorn type movies. I usually just go to those movies just to see the kind of epic fights that Godzilla gets into, or Godzilla going up against Kong, and really the human side stories, or the human side when it comes to like the human characters. I'm not really invested in them. I'm not really interested in their story. They don't really have really compelling stories or arcs or anything like that going on. Really, honestly, the human side stuff is kind of boring in a sense sometimes, and really don't look forward to those. But like, I do enjoy the Godzilla movie just for what they are, popcorn movies I can enjoy watching, big kaiju fights and stuff like that. But with this movie is a little bit different. And honestly, going into this movie, I really wasn't expecting a whole lot, but they gave me a lot more than what I was expecting. And one of those things that I was not really expecting or really knowing going in was that they were going to give us an actual human-sized story that you actually become invested in, that you actually that is actually kind of compelling in a way, and just a story in general that you actually feel for the characters, you feel the things that they were going through. And with this movie just being able to actually make you care about the human characters in this movie. So really, this movie takes place right after World War II, and it's basically the main protagonist character is a kamikaze pilot who basically is branded as a coward because he did not fulfill his duty. So basically, throughout the movie, he is struggling with that, being called a coward, and just having this inner turmoil dealing with that. So you actually care about this character, and you see the kind of arc that he goes on throughout the movie, and it's actually very interesting, and it gets you invested into this character. Basically, you see the after effects of World War II and how terrible it is for the country of Japan. A lot of people were lost during the war, and the way that this character just goes on this journey throughout the movie, and basically just happens to upon a woman, and she has a baby who that isn't actually hers, but she's taking care of it, and then just have this makeshift kind of family come together. So they bring us on this journey with them, these characters, this family, and really makes you care for the family and the characters in this movie, and being able to go on this sort of journey with them and have this character development and arc go on throughout the movie. Honestly, you get invested in it. And you have Godzilla in this movie, and Godzilla is a straight up antagonist, straight up villain in this movie. And I gotta say, I really enjoyed him being just a straight up villain in this movie. A lot of movies portray him more as an anti-hero type, and this movie is just him straight up villain, straight up terrorizing, straight up wreaking havoc to the country and to the cities. And I was here for it. I enjoyed watching that, enjoying seeing him as a straight up villain and antagonist in the movie. Just him destroying and terrorizing and wreaking havoc throughout the city and the different cities throughout. And it was just awesome to see, honestly. And the design of Godzilla is actually done pretty well in this movie, too. I really like the design of Godzilla and just the use of special effects that they have in this movie also. Honestly, really well done. I want to say Godzilla maybe doesn't necessarily show up a whole lot in this movie. I mean, he's in there quite a bit. He is in there quite a bit, but he's not in there a major amount of time in this movie. But it works so well because you are watching the human character side of this story, and you're investing in the characters, the human characters. But once Godzilla comes on screen, you are in for a ride, seeing him come up on screen, destroying and wreaking havoc, terrorizing people and all that, and it's just awesome and epic to see on screen. But I really want to talk about that third act battle. Oh man, it was such an epic battle. It was so awesome to see. Just the use of the score throughout the movie was honestly amazing. Gave me chills that time. But the use of the score in the third act battle, and just the use of, there's one part where it goes completely silent, and it just like has you in just a tense motion, honestly just giving you chills. And like I said, I was growing up as a kid. I used to watch some of the Japanese Godzilla movies, and being able to see that third act battle, epic battle, really called it was a kind of a callback to my childhood, to where it's playing the classic Godzilla theme throughout the third act of the battle, and just having the characters, the human characters, go up against Godzilla for one final time, and just seeing what they could be able to do to defeat this villain, this character of Godzilla, and just seeing all the things they're willing to do, and just having that epic Godzilla theme play over and just have them battle it out is honestly awesome and epic to see. And just really, whenever it's all said and done, there's the way that it's ending really puts an interesting, some like, you really get interested in what's going to happen next. And and it's like, the way I was hearing it is that there really, this movie kind of kicks off a new series of movies that's going to be going on. And if they're as good as this movie, if not better, then I'm all in for this new series that they're going to start with these movies. I'm definitely will be checking them out once it continues. So honestly, I really enjoyed this movie. Honestly, it might be on my list of favorite movies of the year. Probably might be on the list of one of the best movies of the year. Like, I really did dig this movie so much. It was awesome. It was epic to watch, and just really enjoyed it. Just being able to give us what it gave us. So yeah, Godzilla -1. Honestly, epic, awesome movie. Definitely worth a check out.